Oh, they got church money.
They got church money. Jesus
Church
is
money,
paying
mama.
them, mama.
Jesus Christ has those stacks. Jesus Christ
Has those stacks. My name is Vince.
I'm Tara. This is Spillin tea
With Vince and Tara.
with yes.
And we're here today to talk about camp.
Camp.
Insert text right here.
I went to camp. It was called Camp Shaw, but had a religious undertone because I remember we had to say grace before every time we ate. It was like one of them was like the Superman theme song. It was like, "Thank you God for giving us food." And then like we had to like it was the worst.
You never told me.
Because I'm like trying to remember right now. I'm not making it up.
I know you're not.
Because it's like something that I didn't think was story worthy, but I guess that's good.
No, that's very good.
But I call it emo camp because it's literally where all like the emotionally troubled kids would go.
Cut my life into
Two pieces.
This is my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing.
So I went for the summers from 6th to 8th grade, and gradually is when I started turning emo. Like every time I came home from camp, I would be a little bit more emo because all of these kids were just. There would be like here. It wasn't designed for specifically for emotionally troubled kids, but there were just so many of them. Like before breakfast, like half of the camp would line up at the nurse's office to take their antidepressants. And I remember one kid refused to take him and he climbed up in a tree and stayed there all day. And then I was like, "What are you doing up there?" He's like, "I don't want to take my happy pills." And I was like, "Whoa." There's this one girl who threatened Anna. I went with my friend Anna the first 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
She threatened her with a hammer the entire time we were at camp. And there would be like a dance at the end of like each thing, and they would play like a fucking like "Baby, Are You Down, Down, Down," because that was the song. Everyone thought it was so fucking annoying because I needed to be put down and euthanized as a middle schooler. I was obnoxious and I thought it was so funny. Like I thought like me being random was like the most like the pinnacle of humor. Like I would bark all the time because
She was the dog girl. You were the dog girl.
I was the dog girl.
Conspiracy theory, Tara was actually the dog girl.
I was. No, that makes sense. I had a realistic. I can't do it now, and I refuse to. And I also had a realistic horse neigh. Do you remember that? I was
Yeah.
I had a realistic horse neigh, and I had a realistic dog bark. And so I do it all throughout camp, and everybody hated me with good reason. Well, the last year we were there, there was this one girl, Jenna, who wasn't 12, wasn't 13, wasn't 14, she was 18, and she was a camper. She wasn't a counselor, and she was fucking weird.
Was she like allowed to be there? Did she have like, was she on?
She looked 12. She did not look 18, but her driver's license said she was 18.
Are you sure that wasn't like a fake ID?
No, because she was
you
so like
wouldn't need
socially.
one for being 18.
Yeah, she was so socially like weird that she would never even want to like. She wouldn't even need a fake ID. Like, I remember like she had her own language, and she would write down symbols in her own language on her camp bag. But what's really fucked up about
That's fucking satanic.
What was
dude.
really fucked up about it is that she had some crossed out and like redone. And I just remembered sitting there thinking, like, how do you fuck up like a language you created? Like, how do you fuck that up? And then one night,
I feel like I remember hearing about this bitch,
Yeah.
but like you never.
her
Like,
name
went
was
into,
Jenna.
Went into
And like one night, it was like thunderstorming really bad. And like, we were all like, because the power was, it was like in the middle of the night, but we had to like get up and like just be, in case we had to go to like the safe zone or whatever, we were like up. And like our camp counselor's like, "Where the fuck is Jenna?" Well, she didn't say where the fuck because it wasn't on. She's like, "Where is Jenna?" And then like one of the other girls in our cabin like went out there and she's like, "Jenna, what are you doing out here?" And like, keep in mind, I don't see her. I'm just like sitting in my bed and I hear, "I like it out here." And I'm like, oh fuck no, this girl's fucking weird. There's this one girl who's from Taiwan, and we all like, we got along with her, but then she would like watch us change and stuff, and it's just like, is she a lesbian or is she just like foreign and she wants to like look at an American body?
Wait, she was what? Where was she
was
from?
From Taiwan, and she had a Chinese yo-yo, and like we have a talent show for each cabin, and like we literally just sat around like for the talent show while she did her Chinese yo-yo. We didn't get to participate.
It was just her?
Yeah, like we just sat down because we didn't have any talent.
Yeah.
But...
You need to be from Taiwan to have talent. So, fun fact, I went to Bible camp. I used to be, like, a part of a church, that my mom goes to, but, like, I don't know, I just kind of, like, don't really go anymore. But I was, like, I would go to, like, the youth groups and stuff, you know, like, you know, being a little Christian boy,
yeah.
You know, I still am at heart. You can take the boy out of the Christian, but not the Christian out of the boy. It's gonna stay there forever. But
I love you, baby. To God.
To God. Yeah, so I would go to like these youth group meetings, like, you know, like every like Tuesday night or something. It was so inconvenient, Mom. Anyways, so I would go to these little meeting things. And then, like, they had, like, a summer retreat, like, every time. I had no... Like, the other guys would, like, talk about it all the time. And I was just like, I don't even know what this is. I think it was only for the high school kids, because I was a freshman at the time. So, so my mom's like... My mom hears about it, I guess. And she signs me up without asking me.
It doesn't tell you until, like a week before.
She did not tell me until a week before. And I was like, I'm going to Bible camp for an entire week? Like, I was very distraught and, like, I was so upset about this. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to this thing and I'm gonna fuck with everyone. I'm going to, like, cause, like, these people did not know me that well. I did not, like, speak up during these, like sessions.
Fuck up for what you believe in.
These sessions, I didn't speak up or anything. I was a gay child. I was very out to you already. I was out to all my friends already. So I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna go and I'm like, fuck with people. So... At the time, my head was, like, buzzed because my dad paid me $120 to shave my head, and I spent it all on Lady Gaga merch. Your son is gay. Fuck you. You know your son was gay. Anyways, so I go there, and I remember it was a long as fuck bus ride, but the bus was really nice.
Was it a coach bus?
Yeah, bitch.
Damn.
Yeah, bitch.
Oh, they got church money!
They got church money. Jesus is paying them, mama.
Jesus Christ has those stacks. Jesus Christ
has those stacks. PayPal, bitch. Anyways, so...
Jesus be Venmoing.
It was...
He be PayPaling.
He be...
Snapcash,
Facebook Cash. He got it. He got you. He cover you. Anyways, so I get there, and, like, it's, like, literally, like, they made it, like, a boarding
school?
Yeah, it was like basically like that. It was at this Christian university. We stayed in the dorm rooms, like with the two wooden beds, like at the side. So I get put in with like this kid who eventually went to Sandberg. The whole weekend, like, I feel like that weekend was just a part of like a different universe or something, because I did and said things that I wouldn't like. Okay, one, I did not shower the entire week. I did not shower once. One, because I wanted to fuck with people. I wanted to, like, everyone to be repulsed by me. Like, that was, like, my goal. Like, I wanted everyone to, like, think that I was, like, really fucked up. But also, I was, like, ashamed of my body, and I was attracted to men. And all of those showers were, like, open. They were, like, open. There was, like, no curtains.
Yeah.
And I was, like, and the other guys were, like, you know, well, there were curtains, but the other guys were, like, pulling them and stuff and, like, playing pranks on each other.
Let
so
me
I was
touch
like,
your dick.
yeah, I was like, that's not happening to me. So
Tom.
I did not shower the whole week. I ate, they gave us 3 full meals. I would eat all 3 meals every day, did not poop once the entire week.
6 days.
My head was shaved. I was wearing Lady Gaga merch. I was very sweaty. I told everybody I was like at 4th Korean or something. And I at the time I was getting into K-pop, so I would like.
So he was trans-ethnic?
Yeah, and I would say lyrics to like K-pop songs as if I was speaking the language.
Stop.
And like I would like, I don't know, I did some other weird shit, I don't really remember, but like I locked my roommate out of the room for like hours, and I sat in there for like hours, and like they were like banging on the door like trying to get me to come out, and I wouldn't come out. Oh, and here's the best story I have from that weekend. So like they would have these like guest speaker.
Oh, don't spoil
Oh, okay.
You gotta cut it out.
Okay, cut that part out. So they would have these like guest speakers, like, because we would have to go to a morning church session and an evening church session each and every day.
That sounds like my personal nightmare.
Every session was 2.5 hours.
Oh.
Yes. No, that's why.
My
The
God.
morning one was an hour and a half. The second one was 2.5 hours.
I would literally kill
So
myself.
they would have like a guest speaker at each one. So we had like 14 guest speakers, or maybe like 12. But anyways, so this one lady comes in and she's like giving like a lecture, and like she starts getting like more heated during like the lecture. And at the time, I'm just kind of like, what the fuck is going on? Like I wasn't like with the whole thing. So eventually she's like pacing around the stage and she's talking about like the death of Jesus Christ, and it's getting like really dark, like, yeah. And like it's getting really dark, and then she like starts getting more heated and more heated. I don't know how she got on this subject, but she's like, she like at the whole like auditorium or wherever we were was silent. There were probably like 500 kids in there. It gets really silent, and she's like,
You know who killed Jesus Christ? You killed Jesus Christ!
and like the whole like audience is just silent, and then a kid from my section.
Oh my god.
A kid from my section, like her point was that that humans on Earth killed Jesus Christ, and then it was silent. A kid from my section goes, "That means you did too." And she turns to my section. I swear to God, she looks at me. I don't know if this was like me being paranoid. I swear
She
to God,
could sniff the gay
I
out of
swear to
you.
God, she looks at me and she just stares for a good 15 seconds. I'm getting really sweaty just talking about this.
That's her.
That was a very scary moment for me. That was a whole week where that week disappeared. I'm trying to erase it from my memory.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
trying to erase it from my memory.
We should start selling merch that says "You killed Jesus Christ."
Honestly, we should.
And like, I like it out here with her like symbols.
Yeah. In like quotations.
Yeah.
Let's like top this off with stories from Camp Edwards.
Camp Edwards was a trip that 8th graders would go on in our school. No other school in the district would do this, but I guess it was tradition at our school because our school was kind of older.
Mhm.
It was like a part of Old Orland. I think.
Yeah.
So it's this YMCA camp in Wisconsin, and
Was it really Wisconsin?
yeah, it was Wisconsin.
I don't remember
Yeah,
driving
it was definitely Wisconsin.
Oh.
We also got to drive coach buses, which was
Yeah.
very bougie, honey.
Mhm.
And Jesus Christ didn't have any contribution.
No, that was all Orland
Yes.
Junior High. Wow.
Taxpayers, mama.
Your money went to that, mama.
Somebody definitely got fingered on that bus. But we would go for
It was
3
me.
days. The class would be split up into 2 groups.
Mhm.
One weekend 1 and then weekend 2. I think we were weekend 1.
We were both on weekend 1, yes.
Yeah, me and all of our friends like were on weekend 1.
Mhm.
And for me, here was my situation. We were roomed pretty much. It was like 4 people to a room. But like we had 8 people in our group. It was 4 in one room, another one, and then we shared a bathroom. And so we got stuck with this
That's
one
fucked.
girl who was not my friend, but my friend. We had a very
She was fat.
well, yes, but we had a very toxic. I hate using that word because it's like white. Like you were toxic.
But
But she literally told me to kill him, and she told me to cut myself, and she told me to kill myself on AIM a week prior. But they stuck her with us like as roommates,
Oh my
and
God.
so I was stuck with this
And they
girl,
were roommates.
and they were roommates. And I was stuck, like, me and my 2 other friends were stuck with this girl, and we were just mean to her the entire time. And then we got in trouble, and then I told, like, the teacher, I was like, look, I'm not gonna be nice to her. She told me to kill myself. Like, and then that flew over their head. That wasn't, like, any alarming sign.
They
No.
were the fucking shittiest.
Yeah, we had to be nice to her. And it was just awful. And they, like, I guess the whole point of the trip was to, like, come out of your shell.
Oh
First
yeah,
of all,
get close to your classmates that you're gonna say goodbye to in 9 months anyway.
Exactly. We were in 8th grade. If we didn't like anybody at that point, it was for a reason.
Yeah.
So, like, we were split up. Like, we couldn't eat with our friends. We all had assigned seating for
It was like
eating,
alphabetical, and everyone,
activities. It was
yeah,
all- yeah,
everyone who
alphabetical.
has an A and B last name is a fucking loser, and that's me.
Anyone who had a C and D last name sucked. And
Yeah.
get me included, but
Yeah.
and I was stuck eating with her too. Like it was awful, and we had to drink well water. It tasted like eggs and farts.
It literally did. But I did the little like.
Then I was playing tapping.
And literally, let me tell you, there's no reality show on this planet can have more drama than that weekend.
It's literally like I feel like they did it literally just because the teachers wanted to see drama fucking happen.
It's a social experiment.
It literally is.
A social
Put a bunch
experiment.
of like prepubescent little
or pubescent.
Yeah, and mixed all around
hormonal
13,
teenagers.
14-year-olds. Just
and watch the sparks.
yeah. And what better way to spend my 14th birthday?
Oh yeah, this is during your birthday.
Yeah. But hey, everyone did wish me a happy birthday unironically. Cause like sometimes you know like when it's like someone like who like you would ironically wish
Happy birthday,
like,
faggot.
happy birthday, fucking fag. That was for me, but they were nice about it. Everyone was nice about it, and I got a cookie cake.
What was your situation? I have another story about that, but you go into like.
So my situation was very similar to hers, except I was one of the losers. I was like.
Well, you weren't a loser. You just had friends that were girls. Like you were friends with me and like Susie and all of them, but like you couldn't room with them.
Yeah, exactly. So which sucks. But yeah. So all my friends in junior high were girls. I did have guy friends, but like they already had like an 8-person room going on, so I couldn't. So it was me. It was literally like the 3 notorious like left out people.
Like social rejects.
Here's what they were gonna have us. They were gonna have us sleep in a tent. In a tent, not outside. Like
they had couches they could have slept on.
They wanted us to sleep in a tent in the hallway. Like, in a tent in a hallway with 2 people who do not, like, I'm sorry, but, like, they were not, like, hygienic people.
Ew.
And, like, it's like they wanted, like, I don't know.
They could have at least given you, like, a mattress to sleep on with your
Yeah.
friends. On
No,
the floor.
but here, I finessed my way, honey. I was like, I went up to Mr. Brown, and I was just like, I don't know these people. I don't want to sleep in, like, a
tent.
like a enclosed tent with like these 2 boys who I don't like know.
They would fart.
Exactly. Like, ew, I don't want to smell
Fart
like
boys.
I don't want to smell like biggie fart boys. I want to smell like a big fart burger all night. Like, I'll be choking on that. Like, I don't know.
I don't want to be hot boxed.
Yeah, I don't want to be hotboxed eternally. So, I talked to Mr. Brown. It was also my birthday. Oh, but one of the boys that I was friends with, in the 8-person room that they already like had filled up, also went up to Mr. Brown and was like, "Hey, Vince can just stay with us. Like, it doesn't matter." And I was like, "Yeah, I don't care. I'll sleep on the ground. Like, I literally don't care." This also sucked in the long run because. Okay, I don't know if you heard about this, but, like, the boys' dorm had this thing called the Candy War. It was so fucking...
I had a candy war of my own, but we'll get to that.
It was so... You did. It was so fucking stupid. The Candy War consisted of us at 12 a.m., the different boys, like, all the dorms, I guess, were teams. I don't remember this being set up or anything. I think I was sleeping and they woke me up. But, like... Basically, they would go into each other's rooms and whip candy into the room. It was the stupidest...
What's better than this?
Boys
Guys
are
being
stupid.
dudes.
Boys are stupid. Boys that age are stupid because all they do is... Okay, all that weekend was... And I was sleeping by the door, so I was like the guard, which made no sense. All I wanted to do was sleep. And they would open the door, the candy would go right in my face. Like, whipped candy right in my face more than 10 times. So that whole, like, night was just, like, candy getting whipped in my face, and then, like, 2 or 3 kids in the back of the room diddling their doo-doos to porn on their phones. Yeah. I'm not gonna name names, but you know who you are.
You're gonna name names off camera.
I am.
But, my
You know who you
story...
are.
Back to the girls.
Yeah,
Okay.
boys are fucking...
So, me and my group that we all roomed with, we all agreed to bring snacks and shit so we could all peg out.
Mm,
And so,
peg out.
Peg out.
Mhm.
So the girl that we didn't like, who told me to kill and cut myself on AIM 1 week prior.
Just a reminder.
Just a reminder what I had to endure on this trip. Imagine you're like school bully. I had to like sleep in the same room with her, and I
Mhm.
think she had a lesbian crush on me.
That's.
But that's
Oh, you
another
wanted
day.
a twist.
Oh, you wanted a twist, Mom?
You wanted a twist. Well, there you have it, Mama.
But so we all brought snacks. She had a gallon-sized bag. I swear to God, you know, like the big jumbo bags of like candy of sour Skittles. And she
Jumbo
was-
bag for a
and
jumbo
me and my-
baby girl.
Me and my other friend Susie like went in the room when she wasn't there, and then she's like, "Whose sour Skittles are these?" And I'm like, "I don't know, just open them. We all brought food. Like I'm sure it's up for grabs." No, hun.
Ooh.
Biggest.
You opened Pandora's box.
We opened.
Pandora's sour box.
We literally did. The like fast forward 2 hours later, we're in the room, and then shrieking, a banshee has arrived. She literally, the girl who told me to kill and cut myself on aim 1 week prior. I'm not gonna, we'll call her, no.
Got that?
We'll call her
Nicole.
Nicole. So Nicole, the one who told me to kill and cut myself on aim 1 week prior, tweaks out. Apparently, the bag of Skittles was hers,
A
and
big surprise.
she screams.
Who opened my bag of Skittles?
Like she was turning Super Saiyan 3. And I'm like shaking. I'm like, oh my God, what's happening? I was like about to text my mom. Like,
Mr.
Mom,
Krabs like blur meme like
yeah,
before
like,
it was a thing.
Like, Mom, come please pick me up in Wisconsin. I will die tonight. She takes the bag. She takes the whole fucking bag, whips it across the room. Skittles fly everywhere.
What is the point? What is the point?
You get mad that someone ate your Skittles, you waste them by throwing them across the room. It was insanity. I thought I was going to die. And like, I'm just sitting there like, and I looked at Susie and I'm like, if you fucking rat, well, she's the one who took them, but I said they were up for grabs.
Mhm.
I was like, you say anything, we will both die. And this is how scary the situation is. I have no recollection of what happened after the bag was thrown. I have no recollection. And then that night, like, because drama happens like night and day, like we were fine by the end of the night. We were all like sleeping and stuff, and she's like, I'm just gonna listen. Like, we're all sleeping. I have my headphones in because I'm listening to Panic at the Disco's first album because I was an emo little shit.
Yes, bitch.
And I'm about to fall asleep. And she's like, I'm just gonna like listen to this song. Sorry if I sing. And so like, I just like out of sheer curiosity, I take my headphone out, I listen. Poor Claire is on top. Susie's on the bottom of my bunk and she's on the bottom bunk of the other one. And she's like singing this horrible song that I can't even describe. The only thing I remember is her screeching. It was like about like a girl and her dad, and she's like screeching. She's like, Daddy, I love you, or like something like that. And to this day, I have looked high, I have looked low for that song. I cannot find it.
I was pestering her. I was like,
And the
please find this song.
The only thing I remember after that is I looked at Claire. I looked at my beautiful friend Claire. Poor innocent Claire, who didn't bring her iPod.
Oh.
She didn't have headphones. She looked like a sad clown painting. And it was the saddest thing. But I popped that headphone back in and I turned the other way and I just closed my eyes and
That's why you can't remember this song.
silently sobbed. And I needed this weekend to be over.
It was awful. Like, overall, that weekend was like created to, like,
It made memories.
it made the most traumatic memories.
But, yep, those are our camp stories.
Camp sucks. If you go, you're
Go
stupid.
to camp. No, go to camp. It's fun.
Go once. Go once. Just to, like, see, like, just
Go
to...
with your friends. I went with my friends and it was fun.
Yeah, I went to Snowball, like,
Yeah.
a couple years, and I made some friends there. They were pretty cool, but, like, the last year was really gay, so I didn't go. Like, the last year.
But that's our show. This was Spilling Tea with Tata and Clay. Or Vance.
Yeah, with Tata and Vance.
And we'll see you soon.
Love you. Wouldn't want to be you.